Do you give me permission to record you and use you in my assignment?
Yes, I do. Give
Okay.
you permission to record me.
What is your name?
Marissa Meyer,
What generation are you in?
Generation Z.
What is your job or former job?
I'm a tutor at a continuation school.
And where did you grow up?
I grew up in Joshua Tree, California.
Okay, so first question. Share your thoughts on the comparison between pre-internet era and the current state of digital media and society in the United States and around the world. So how do you think digital media has shaped social issues related to gender, race, equality, and the sense of community? And how were these issues experienced before the internet and how are they experienced now?
I think the internet's made society more connected and aware by giving people a platform to share diverse perspectives. It also raises awareness about issues like gender and race equality, and it builds communities beyond the local area. And there's also some downsides to it. It also has increased polarization, misinformation, cyberbullying, and social comparison. And it makes people more globally connected, but they're disconnected to their local communities.
Do you think people are more gullible?
Yeah, I think, well, I don't think it's so much the people, it's just there's more misinformation being spread, so there's more opportunities to get the wrong information out there.
What do you think about the role of strong independent journalism, your own use of fact-based information and journalism, watchdog roles in keeping those powers accountable? And how do you think the role worked in the past and how does it work now?
I think strong independent journalism is more important than ever because it's helped hold people in power accountable, and it provides fact-based information in a time where misinformation spreads so quickly online. Like in the past, people relied on a few trusted news sources, but now today we have access to many different sources of information. And it's also important to verify information and look at the credibility about what we read.
Do you think it's harder to keep like self-journalism accountable, like more accountable than back then? So for instance, like the New York Times versus like a current news source of nowadays, do you think more people would say that the New York Times is more accountable, like their news is more accurate? Would you agree or disagree, and why?
I think journalism has become a lot more casual, and I would say yeah, they have lowered their standards a little bit more. I think because we have so many other sources, it's a lot easier to put out information it's not necessarily untrue, but it could potentially be misleading. Like for example, there's clickbait, so it's not technically untrue, but it's misleading. So I think it is more difficult to keep journalism in check because there's more opportunities for them to gain profit because of news.
Okay, this is the last and final question. What are some of your predictions for the future of the world if AI keeps developing? What are some of your thoughts on, predictions on people's jobs or the economy, education, equality, human rights, democracy, creativity, privacy, or another issue you think is important that can be affected with AI?
I think AI AI will transform jobs, education, and daily life by automating routine tasks and making information more accessible. On the other hand, society will need to address challenges like job displacement, privacy, misinformation to ensure AI benefits everyone equally.
Do you think AI have already affected our current day and our current society or issues that we've had? Like, for instance, like global issues with other countries or in education?
I think so. I think just because AI is new, we haven't figured out how to enjoy AI without the drawbacks. So we're still trying to manage privacy and where to draw the line with education and like, how students can access it and yeah, so stuff like that. So I think we're still working out the drawbacks and but if we could work on all of that and somehow figure out how to use it to our advantage, then I think it has a lot of potential.
Do you have any other questions?
Nope.
Thank you so much.